Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Obese to Fit with Parkinson's. My name's Ryan Leniger and I appreciate you joining me today. Just a quick recap of January 2024. Had a really good month in terms of fitness and diet coming out of the holiday season. So I know it's easy to overindulge sometimes during family get-togethers, which is good, but for me, I need to stay mindful of my diet and what I'm trying to do. But I was just going to recap a few things in terms of gym sessions, my jogging miles, my weight. So gym sessions has changed quite a bit recently. I've been trying to go Monday through Friday in terms of doing cardio for about 30 to 50 minutes. And that, I know that's a big window, but it kind of depends if I go to the gym early in the morning. So what I'll do is I'll get up and go to the gym and do my push-pull leg session, which are the videos that I posted earlier in the month of January. I showed you my routine there. And then if I go in that night, what I'll do is if it's Monday through Friday, I'll return probably about 8:30 in the morning or 9 o'clock in the morning and do a cardio session, which usually involves stair climber or elliptical or both. And then if it's just a true cardio day, that's when I kind of ramp it up a little bit more in terms of time and length of my workout. So having said that, my gym sessions for January were a total of 34. So Monday through Friday, I was doing cardio, and then 3 to 4 nights or early mornings, I was doing my push-pull legs. And usually I gave about 48 hours in between sessions, and that seemed to work out pretty good for the month. And then when I get home, it's about 10 to 10:30. Around 11:30, I'll do my first round of walk, jog, usually a mile and a half, and then around 2, I try to do another session before the kids get home, so it's probably another mile. And then, so for the month of January, I was able to get in 67 miles, and in doing that, each mile is roughly 100 to 120 calories burned, so that adds up pretty quick. It doesn't seem like a lot each day, but if you look at it from a total of a 31-day period, it comes out to roughly almost 7,000 calories burned just by doing that. Coming out of the holiday season, my weight was around 194 pounds, and the lowest I was able to get to, and there's a reason why I was able to get a little lower, is I started fasting, but I'll get to that in a second. But the lowest was 181.6. And then my goal, I started September 1st of last year, 2023. I was roughly 200 pounds. I wanted to be 185 pounds by December 31st. And I wanted to do that strategically and slowly. I didn't hit it, but by January 12th, I did. So I did get my goal. Oh, I got my friend Snowball here joining us. I've seen his whiskers there. But yeah, so I hit my goal of 185 on January 12th. And then I set a new goal. I set my new goal of 175 pounds. And in doing that, I began using a new app called Zero, and it's called a Zero app, and it's a fasting tracker. And my next video that I do, I'm going to go through that app and try to explain the best that I can. I have the free version, there's a paid version, but I use a free version, so I don't have access to a lot of things that are the capabilities. But so I want to go into that a little bit more in the next video. So it's a Zero app, and I put the little icon on the title screen at the beginning of the video where it has the title of the video. So that's what it looks like. It says Zero, and then anyway, I'll go into that in more detail later. I started using that January 21st, and I started fasting, and it's not true fasting. What I did was I do protein fasts or whey protein coffee. And so what I'll do is I'll add a scoop of whey protein, and I do this twice a day, and it's more calorie restriction than anything. And what I'm trying to do is still maintain a level of protein that I'm consuming each day, but at the same time I'm burning calories through my workouts and walking and jogging. So I still want to try to get this protein in my system while at the same time burning the fat. And I don't know, I'm not trained in any of this. It's just a test. I started the 21st, today's February 1st. I'm going to do it for probably 3 weeks. It's not a sustainable thing for me, but I have a goal of 175 pounds. And so I'll do, when I wake up in the morning, I'll go exercise, then I'll have my protein. When I get home, the whey coffee, and then I'll do my 100 push-ups and sit-ups. And I started doing glute bridges last December, so I do 100 of those as well. And then I'll have my second protein coffee or whey coffee around lunchtime, and then I'll have a regular meal at night. Usually about 800 calories to 1,000 calories. And then that gets me through to the next day. Now, one thing I did want to show you was for these protein fasts, a little template that I created. And it's just to document times and weights. Now, I won't do this all the time forever, but these first few weeks, I just wanted to kind of establish a baseline and see how everything went and just track the data, so to speak. So yeah, I'll just I'll do this, and I'll put a screenshot at the end maybe to help. But yeah, just the start time of the day, usually it's at evening, right after dinner, and then I weigh myself with clothes off and then with clothes on, and that gives me the weight of my clothes. It's a rough estimate, so I'm not doing this for scientific purpose. It's just something I've been doing. So anyway, and you can make adjustments if you want to this template that I created, but it's just something that I thought would help me track progress maybe a little bit better. Yeah, so it's just something small that I whipped up, so that's all. I forgot to show this in the video. On my true cardio days, I don't eat as much during the day because I don't have that gym session, so I don't want to consume any more calories than I need to if I'm not going to be using that energy. So that's kind of that. And in order to do a calorie deficit and lose weight, I guess you need to know what your caloric maintenance is. And I use the TDEE calculator. So that's the total daily energy expenditure calculator. And that's usually body weight. So if you're 200 pounds and multiply it by 15, so body weight times 15 equals your caloric maintenance. So if you eat that amount of calories, you shouldn't gain or lose weight theoretically. Now, if you want to do a deficit, then you do your body weight times 14 or 13 or 12, however quick you want to lose the weight. Or if you're in a calorie surplus, you want to put on weight, it's body weight times 16 or 17 or 18. Anyway, so I also had an opportunity to give a testimonial on Twitter X, and I'll put a link in the description of that as well. It was dealing with diet and neurological conditions. So the main topic was Parkinson's. So I spoke about that. I spoke a little bit about the Guillain-Barré, and sort of some of the benefits of the diet that I've chosen. It's a lot of meat and a lot of eggs, and it's high protein, moderate carbs, not a lot, and then moderate fat. Whatever you want to use for a definition of moderate is. Mine's roughly 200 plus grams of protein, about 150 to 200 grams, and then 100 to 150 eggs. And that varies day to day depending on what I do, what I'm eating. So yeah, and that was really beneficial. I was able to speak to some folks from Europe and Canada, North America. They were on from all over different continents, so that was pretty cool. Spoke with a gentleman who had Parkinson's, a young guy, 35 years old, and from Ireland. So he and I are, I would say, like-minded in terms of diet and exercising and dealing with the daily routine of Parkinson's. So and then lastly, I haven't done really any physique pictures. Yeah, I'll end with the physique pictures. I'm still working. It's a work in progress. From day one, December 1st, 2021 till now, I'm really excited about the change in physique. The decrease in medications has gone from 24 to 4, and my energy levels seem elevated. My clarity, my speaking, there's not much brain fog. And being able to analyze situations and just comprehend things better. I think a lot of it has to do with my diet that I've chosen, and also the exercise regimen that I'm doing. So anyway, I hope this helps. It's just a little update, and I'll leave you with a few physique pictures just so you can kind of see the progression as things have happened over the last few months. And thanks again for watching. My name is Ryan Leniger with Obese to Fit with Parkinson's, and I will talk to you later. Bye.